If you're getting these excitatory neurotransmitters bopping around your brain, it's hard to keep your brain focused on the present moment. Controlling that excitatory neurotransmitter is absolutely crucial to controlling anxiety. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Holistic Nootropics YouTube channel, where we discuss using nootropics, nutrition, and biohacking to help you hack the power of your brain. My name's Eric, the Holistic A-Hole, and in this video, I'm talking all about the best nootropics for anxiety. Anxiety is something that I've dealt with my entire adult life. It's something that feels like it's more prevalent in this modern society. In fact, since the pandemic has happened, anxiety prescriptions have gone up 30, 40, 50%. These nootropics can have individual effects for certain people. So my experience, or some stranger's experience on the internet using nootropics or certain supplements for anxiety, is going to be very different from your experience using them. So the first nootropic I want to discuss for anxiety is L-theanine. L-theanine is an amino acid, and it's a very calming amino acid. It antagonizes glutamate and helps boost all of your neurotransmitters. It helps stimulate alpha brain waves, which are the more focused, more flow type brain waves. So if ruminating on future events or worry or fear is your problem, being more focused on the present moment is where you want to be, and you can certainly get that with something like L-theanine. L-theanine antagonizes glutamate in the brain, which is the excitatory neurotransmitter, which for many people is what leads to a lot of these anxious feelings. If you're getting these excitatory neurotransmitters bopping around your brain, it's hard to keep your brain focused on the present moment. You start to get these negative thoughts and you start to spiral out of control. Controlling that excitatory neurotransmitter is absolutely crucial to controlling anxiety, and that's one of the things that L-theanine does. L-theanine also boosts all your most crucial neurotransmitters, so you're going to get a dopamine, serotonin, GABA, acetylcholine boost with using L-theanine. Magnesium is another very calming nutrient that you can use to help keep anxiety at bay. Magnesium is an essential mineral. It's used in over 300 metabolic processes in your body. It's going to help calm your HPA axis, which is where all of your stress hormones come from. And ultimately, if you can control your stress hormones, if you can control your cortisol, then you're going to control your feelings, your physical feelings of stress, which are going to control your mental feelings of stress, which will help ease anxiety. Magnesium, like L-theanine, also antagonizes glutamate, so you're going to be able to calm that real devastating neurotransmitter and boost more of the calming neurotransmitters like GABA, serotonin, and dopamine. AcetylLCarnitine, or LCAR, is a really great amino acid for controlling anxiety. That's because, like magnesium, it's involved with metabolism. AcetylLCarnitine is another very calming amino acid like L-theanine. In your brain specifically, AcetylLCarnitine can acetylate histones, which means that it can modulate key genes that are responsible for synaptic plasticity, which means that it can help raise BDNF. This is your brain-derived neural growth factor. And when you are boosting BDNF, then you're essentially lowering the glutamate response. I know I'm talking a lot about the glutamate response in this video, but you got to understand glutamate and the NMDA receptor are such a potent contributor to these feelings of anxiety. So something like L-carnitine, like L-theanine, is a very calming amino acid. It's also very important for metabolism. Acetyl-L-carnitine, sometimes called the carnitine shuttle, helps bring fat into the mitochondria for energy production. So a lot of times, anxiety can be associated with metabolic problems. If your metabolism's out of control, a lot of times this can give you the feeling of anxiety and create constant worry. L-carnitine can certainly help with that problem. L-carnitine is also great for controlling oxidative stress and inflammation, which is important because we're finding out with modern research that inflammation is really at the heart of a lot of mental illness, especially when it comes to depression and anxiety. So anything you can do to lower inflammation and oxidative stress is going to be beneficial in treating anxiety. Now, you don't have to supplement with L-carnitine to get the benefits from L-carnitine. In fact, it's probably most bioavailable in things like red meat. So if you are open to eating more red meat, which I personally recommend, you're going to get a lot of L-carnitine naturally from steak, from beef, from organ meats especially. You'll even get some from animal products like chicken, fish, although it's most readily available in red meat. Ashwagandha is great for anxiety because ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb that modulates your HPA axis. Again, your HPA axis is where all of your stress hormones come from. So these feelings of anxiety are derived from the output, the excessive output of stress hormones. So if you can take something like ashwagandha, which calms your HPA axis, which controls it better, which controls your chronic stress hormone output, then you're going to be able to better control your ability to keep anxiety at bay. Ashwagandha is also really good at boosting testosterone because you're naturally lowering cortisol. And when you get the benefit of more testosterone, you can better control your own emotions, which is going to help you lower anxiety. N-acetylcysteine is also a great amino acid for controlling anxiety. There's been a number of clinical studies that show that N-acetylcysteine is really good at controlling anxiety, controlling depression, controlling oxidative stress. It's a natural glutathione booster, so it's going to help your detoxification capabilities, and better detoxification is going to naturally help you get more of these toxic elements that lead to anxiety. A product that I really like for anxiety that you might not hear so much about for anxiety specifically is TestoLab Pro, especially for men, because TestoLab Pro is designed to boost testosterone. As I mentioned, boosting testosterone is a great way to antagonize cortisol production. As the two hormones work together, if you can boost testosterone, you're going to naturally lower cortisol. So different nootropics like ashwagandha, mucuna pruriens are in this stack. So as you boost testosterone, you're going to naturally be able to lower your stress hormone response, which is going to naturally lower your cortisol. But I'd love to know what you guys think. What are you using to control your anxiety? Are you using pharmaceuticals, or are you trying to not use pharmaceuticals and some of these nootropics have helped you in the past recover and overcome anxiety? Let me know what you think down in the comments. And for more on all things nootropics, be sure to head on over to holisticnootropics.com. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll catch you on the next video.